Driving under the influence of drugs, prescription or otherwise, can increase your risk of a crash. Do you know how taking drugs could impact your driving behaviour?
We shouldn't be fooled into thinking it's just illegal drugs that are of concern. Too often, people take prescription medication without being aware of the risks.
Often people don't understand what they're taking, people don't know what they're taking. There's often labels on the medication, but people generally don't read the labels.
Research suggests those who use certain drugs and drive have a similar crash risk to drivers with a blood alcohol level of between 0.1 and 0.15.
They do have a physiological effect on people. They do change how your body feels, how you process information, how you react to situations.
All units responding to the head-on crash, 3,600 grand. Be advised, critical care is needed. Possible fatality on scene.
A 1,000 people crash every day while texting and driving. Can you justify it? This has been a public safety message from the International Association of Firefighters.
Yes, my favorite flowers. Thank you. Mama, Drew asked me to prom.
Man, I'm Officer Bradley, and I need to inform you that your daughter was in a bad car accident with an intoxicated driver, and she didn't make it home. And I hate to break the news to you this way, but
Evan asked me to prom.
I know, I can't believe Tyrone asked me to prom either.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Oh, they're so cute.
The after party.
I know, it's gonna be so fun. I hope they let us get so drunk.
I know.
Hey girls, let's go!
We'll be out in a second.
Give us some more time. Oh, this is so good.
Hey Dad, are you ready for the party? I'm gonna get slipping like a wizard, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right.
Dude, prom was so cool. I'm telling you, man, you thought that was cool. College is gonna be even better.
No, man. Just wait till you go to those college parties.
You think this party's cool? The parties are so much better in college. The drinks just keep on coming, man, non-stop.
I cannot wait.
Fire was so amazing.
Oh, this is so good.
So many beers there. I don't even know how many I drank. We are so wasted. Don't know what
Fire and medical, what's the location of your emergency?
Hi, yeah, we're on Ironwood, close to baseline. I'm not sure exactly where. I just saw a crash happen right in front of me. I don't know if the people in the car are okay. I don't know what's going on. I just witnessed it right now.
Okay.
And it's the car in front of me.
Okay, it's Ironwood and Baseline in Apache Junction. Do you think that there might be injuries?
Yeah, definitely injuries. I don't know how the people inside the car. I'm just sitting here in my car. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so could you tell if the people were conscious or alert or?
They're not conscious right now. I can't see movement in the car. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay, do you know if they were breathing?
I don't think so. I think I've seen one person moving in there. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's breathing right now, actually.
Okay, I do have paramedics on the way. Could you tell me if any of the vehicles rolled or if anyone was ejected?
Vehicle collision with heavy front end damage and one patient partially ejected. 1.5 miles south of baseline on Ironwood. Battalion 261 will be assuming Ironwood command. Let's upgrade this to a 201 medical and put a medical helicopter on standby. Ladder 263, I want you to position your apparatus to block traffic I'm going to assign you as extrication and get me a triage report. Ladder 263 to command. We've got 2 immediate, 1 minor, and 1 fatality. 1 dead.
The firefighters have arrived on scene of a major car accident. What started out as a day of fun has turned into a really bad day. The firefighters have to try to get the kids that have gone to prom out of this car. The triage report was 2 immediate patients, 1 minor patient, and 1 fatality. Firefighters are using their extrication tools to cut into the car because it's so badly damaged from the car accident. The driver was distracted. Ask yourselves these questions as you watch this scene. What are they doing with the victims? They've removed one of the people from the car, and they've had to place her over here to the side because there's still more patients, still more victims in the car. Firefighters continue to work because we still have people inside the car that need to be treated. They can do nothing for this person over here behind the car. The driver was distracted. More firefighters come to the scene. They have to set up a treatment sector for those that they can save. Ask yourselves the question, were they wearing their seatbelts? Were they using their cell phones while driving? Were the other passengers distracting the driver? Were they trying to have too much of a good time and not be responsible for driving their vehicle? More firefighter crews and resources are coming because not one crew can't just handle cutting open the car. There's more people inside. Firefighters are bringing the victims from the car and putting them in the treatment sector. We had 4 people inside this car. 2 were immediately injured, very serious. 1 was minor, had minor injuries, and 1 was a fatality. Crews continue to work to get the victims out of the car. The 2 remaining victims are seriously hurt. Firefighters are working hard to get them what we call package, get them on a backboard, and they're going to leave by ambulance or an air helicopter ambulance to a trauma center. They have broken bones, head injuries, they could have spinal cord injuries, all because they weren't paying attention. People in this car were distracted. If we could have been wearing our seatbelts, were we using our cell phones? What started out as a good day, a great day, has turned into tragedy. The driver is by himself. He's dazed. He could have injuries. He doesn't know what to do. Firefighters are gathered around in the treatment center. They're packaging the patients. They're making sure that they're starting IVs. They're taking their vital signs. They're getting them ready to go to a hospital so doctors and nurses can help repair them. They have broken bones. They have head injuries. They could have a spinal cord injury. So they're getting them ready to go to the hospital. They may need surgery. No care is being given to the person that was deceased. We had a fatality in the car and we can't do anything for them. We have to treat the people that we can save. Ask yourselves, was drinking involved? Were the people distracted by their cell phones? Were they distracting each other while the driver was trying to concentrate on driving? Firefighters continue to work on the viable patients. They're taking them to ambulance and a helicopter to take them to a trauma center, a hospital where doctors can perform surgery to try to save their lives. First patient is off en route to the hospital. Fire crews have to work fast because after time goes by, there's less chance of survival. Moments ago, these kids were having fun. They'd gone to their prom. It was a good day. Now look at the car. Look at the people that came out of the car. Look what's happened. The second patient is moved to the ambulance en route to the hospital for surgery with broken bones and a spinal injury. Now they're consoling the driver. This victim can't be helped. At this point, the firefighters are going to help the driver as much as they can, and the police department will come and help with the remaining person that didn't make it. This is a fatality. This is certainly a tragedy. Think to yourselves, could this have been prevented? This person won't be going home tonight. Could this tragedy have been avoided? Fire crews are done. They're packing up their gear. The viable patients, the patients that needed to go to the hospital are gone. The driver is answering questions with the police department, with parents. What started out as a good day turned into a bad day.
My name is Paul Bourgeois, and I'm your fire chief. It was a real pleasure for us to be here this morning. I hope you enjoyed that production. I know some of it for you was fun. Some of the videos were entertaining. I heard a few giggles. It's got to be fun to see your fellow classmates up here and doing a great job of acting. That's fun. But I hope you got the underlying message. The underlying message here is very, very serious. We in the fire service see tragedy like this all too often. 23 years in the fire service, I've seen it all too often. And quite frankly, I speak for all firefighters when I say we don't ever want to see it again. In this production, the curtain closed. We don't want the curtain to close on prom night. We don't want the curtain to close on you on graduation night or any other night. Now, you're a tough bunch. I've been watching you. You're a tough bunch. After all, you're prospectors, aren't you? You're tough. You're tough. But are you courageous? Are you courageous? I'm going to throw down a challenge to you this year and every year. Will you have the courage that night, whatever night it might be, to take the keys away from your buddy? Will you have the courage to tell your BFF, we're not driving, we're going to call for a ride? Will you have the courage to do those things? Will you have the courage to tell the driver, put the cell phone down, the text message can wait, the Snapchat can wait? Will you have the courage to speak up and do that in that moment? I hope that you do. Thank you again for having us this morning. I'm going to have Tina Girola, our community outreach specialist, come up and address you next. Again, thanks for having us. Have a blast on prom night. Congratulations to you seniors. Have a great graduation. Have your fun. Please have your fun. But let's wake up the next day and do it all again, all right? All right, good luck.
Good morning. Where are my seniors at? Woo! That's right. Congratulations. What a big night you all are facing. How exciting for you. How exciting this was for us as well. Thank you so much for having us here. For about the last 30 minutes, you guys just witnessed something with people you probably don't know. The videos, we don't know them, right? The stage, you know a few of them, right? Great job they did. However, right here with me, this is a family that we all know. So at this time, I'm going to ask, this is Richard and Kathy Matthews. They are parents of a beautiful girl named Stephanie. And right now, I'm going to ask Stephanie's 3 of her 5 brothers that are in the audience with you to come up. Joe Thompson, join your parents. Richard Matthews, join your parents. Willie Matthews, please come up and join your parents. And will cousin Cheyenne Gardner please come up and join your family. Thank you.
Good morning. I'd like to introduce you to our beautiful daughter, Stephanie. She didn't go to school here, but you guys all would have loved her. She was so full of life. She was just like all of you. She loved to have fun, hang out with her friends and her family. And she loved sports. She lettered in softball, basketball, track, cheer. She went to all the school dances and all the games that she could. Her senior year, she was voted prom queen. Steph was also an explorer with Queen Valley Fire. For over 4 years, she ran on calls with them. She wanted to become a flight nurse more than anything. She had her whole life ahead of her. She was only 19 years old. It's been 3 years and I still ask why every day.
On January 11th, At 6:18 in the morning, Rescue 551 responded to a multi-car accident. I was driving. I had two things going against me. It was my daughter, and I was there to save them. I still remember like it was yesterday. Getting dressed, jumping in the rescue, looking over at my partner and telling him, this is scary. I have friends and family going to work right now. Once at scene, my captain kept me away from the scene. The next thing I remember is a DPS officer walking up to me asking me if I wanted to identify the body. Something distracted her. We'll never know exactly what it was. It wasn't drinking or driving. It wasn't texting. It was something distracted her. She was on her way to work. She was only 3 miles from home. We are here to tell you our story in hopes that you will remember how important life is. A little distraction while you are driving can be deadly. And if you don't take this seriously, these are the people that are going to be standing over you as we strap your ass to a backboard, or even worse, put you in a body bag. Thank you.
I spoke a few moments ago about courage. That's courage. On behalf of all of us in the Superstition Fire Medical District, Queen Valley, the families that are here today, we love you guys. We're very, very happy for you. These are the best years of your life. Enjoy them safely, be responsible, and like I said earlier, have the courage to do what's right. Thanks for coming.